Hey everybody! I'm doing the Stanley Parable, and that is the game console, because I am going to cheat! Loading font bollocks. Alright. So I'm going to click begin the game. Or I will do this. I like how everything's red.
Stanley, this is me being serious. In fact, this is my serious room.
Oh.
It's where I come to be serious.
Hi.
That table is the most serious table I could find. I looked at many, many tables, hundreds of tables. It's possible I looked at over 1,000 tables. I honestly don't know. The specific number isn't as important as the understanding that of all tables I looked at, this one is the most serious.
It's a pretty serious
I
table.
relate this story to impress upon you the extent to which this is the most serious room I have, which is why I brought you here. You just tried to activate server cheats, which of course runs the risk of breaking the entire game. You've got no respect for the strict order of scripted narrative events, and I just can't have that. It's time to get serious, Stanley. No jokes, no games. Outside of this room, I might be more tolerant of those things, but now we're in the room. Which is why I'm subjecting you to the most serious punishment I can think of. 100 billion trillion years standing here in the serious room.
Pretty harsh punishment.
Perhaps after that, we can talk about the severity of your actions and whether you've learned anything. But until then, serious room, go.
I think I know where the serious room might be in the game. Yeah! Just gonna do this again.
Whoa, did we not have the talk? Are we not in the serious room this very moment? Did I not tell you how many tables I looked through? I'm going to be conservative and say it was somewhere in the tens of thousands of tables. Any reasonable person would say I spent an absurd amount of time doing nothing but looking at tables.
She was a very
and I
good
genuinely
table,
considered
but...
each one too. I took a hell of a lot of notes. I kept the notes in a different room. That room is less serious than this one. It's more of a notes room. Again, the point of this story is to convey how serious I feel this cheating issue is. And I'm sure you'll agree with me once you've fulfilled your new punishment.
Which is?
Infinity years in the serious room.
It's gonna be really
I
boring.
generally have trouble reading human emotions, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you're devastated by this crippling new punishment.
Not really.
As well you should be. It's the most serious I could think of. Can you get more serious than that? No, you can't. Don't try.
I will try! Are you gonna talk to me again? No? Okay.
Still no effect. The problem is clearly the serious room. It isn't serious enough. That's on me, Stanley. I apologize. I'm going to the store to look through more tables. Hopefully I find one that conveys how wrong what you're doing is. Now, where did I put those notes?
I'm gonna keep doing this. I hope you guys don't mind. But this is hilarious to me. Narrator? Hello? I think he literally just went to the store. Again. Alright, well, he went to the store. Let's see. Oh. It's SV Cheats. Not Cheers. No, okay. Alright. So, I got that, which was the serious room ending. Let's see. Alright. So this is a list of things that can happen that I've gotten. Let's see. Paper everywhere. I've gotten that. Stanley's wife calls. Haven't gotten that. I'll get that. I want that. Future Happiness Foundation order calls and boxes everywhere. Haven't gotten that. Phone call recorded message about the danger of recorded messages. Haven't gotten that. Blue corridor. Gotten that. Blue office. I've gotten that. Raining outside. Special sound near windows. Got that. Computers in the office say the end is never. The end is never. The end. You know, you get the gist. And another employee. See another employee through the windows sometimes. I've never gotten that. That is.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And there are some fun things to do, some of which I've already done, such as the lounge room. Over and over and over, until the narrator's like, it's okay, just stop it. Quit. Leave, Stanley. Leave!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Now I'm gonna have some fun with the game.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Alright.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Whoa.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it
I just like the broom closet.
He's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
With such a serious voice, just sweet FA.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yep.
Standing around doing nothing?
Uh-huh.
Why?
Because I can.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Literally because I can. And it bothers you, that's why.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Just gonna stay here.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite."
Actually,
your friends find this concerning.
I sent that to a friend immediately after the first set that I recorded of this. They were like, "What?" I'm like, "It's..."
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Yeah.
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Sounds like a party. Man, I don't care. I'll go party with Bender.
Well,
Fuck
I've
it.
come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
Go to the year 3000.
You're dead.
Yep.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
All right.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
Yes, you are.
Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Alright, I'm actually going to begin the game again. I'm gonna keep visiting the room closet.
Were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
'Cause I can. I just want to show you guys all the fun things.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
I've already visited
he entered the door on his left.
The lounge enough, I think.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I will! Whee! 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 Okay, I keep saying that I need to stop doing that, but I actually need to stop doing that. I'm probably making people sick. Alright. Begin the game again.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
Sure. Keep telling yourself that, Stanley.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
No! But the broom closet's my favorite! Fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping in.
Ah! Yes. Aw, man. I messed up. Anyhow.
All of his co-workers
There's rain again!
gone. What could it mean?
I don't know!
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's really weird that it's raining outside, but yet the light is blinding.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Man, I'm gonna miss the broom closet. Like, all I have to do is
Yet there was not a single person
the
here
game, but
either.
still.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Broom
Stanley decided to
closet.
go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
And there's the executive elevator. Wonder if the executive back room will... This game is best if you play it just in a giant thing. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Alright then. And that changes. Like all the time.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
And this is the old code.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
What?
Amazing. Stanley ventured forth into the newly opened passageway.
But nothing happened. And you can also put it in again.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing
And it will
random buttons
open.
on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer
not.
luck. Amazing. Stanley ventured forth into the newly opened passageway.
Meh. Damn it. There we go. Yeah. That code's actually the old code. From the first Stanley Parable. Let's see. Fun things to do. Let's see. Let's try this. Face punch. Whoa! Oh, that's cool! Yeah! Let's see. Let's see. Do-do-do. Alright, so that was all the fun things to do that I could do. And, alright. Let me begin the game again, so I can go do more things. And then I'll have to restart the game, have a more fun thing happen. What? No, it's in here.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
What?
We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct? Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
That's worrisome. How many boxes are we gonna have? Tons? Okay. I'm gonna go do more fun things. Pardon me.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered
This
the
game
door
is so
on his
fun.
left.
This game is so fun. Oh, I can't handle it.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping, coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Whoop. Anything new in the executive bathroom? Let's see. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Okay then. There was probably a tune I was supposed to. I'm pretty sure it was to Cookie Crisp, except I don't remember that tune.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks.
What?
Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Nope.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Calming New Age music, man!
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Alright, I'm actually going to follow this for a little bit the way I'm supposed to. Ooh. And if you guys are wondering, I'm basically recording the game in two
Descending deeper into the building,
chunks. This
Stanley
is the second
realized
chunk.
he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Alright, I'm going through. Woohoo!
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay, so what I'm doing now is, I have no idea how heavily I'm going to edit this. I'm pressing the three buttons, but then I'm not going to take the lift.
Facility. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I'm not going to take that. I'm going to wait. Yep, just gonna wait. There it goes. It's just long enough that you wouldn't think about waiting. Which is fine. But, alright. I'm supposed to come back here. Push the light button. Whoa! What even? This is amazing! Yes! Secrets are in 2014, it's 2015 now, but that's okay. Don't touch the secrets! Secrets, secrets, secrets! Super secret, bros. I love this! This is great! Also, William hides the best secrets, apparently. I like this. Secret of the year every year. I like this. I like this a lot. Alright, I'm gonna begin the game again. I'm supposed to go around and click on pictures here in the office. Oh, wait.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Hi.
We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct? Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Okay. Surprise boxes haven't arrived yet. I'm sure they will eventually. Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep, perhaps I do. Perhaps I do. I also keep looking through so I can perhaps
Yes, this room.
find somebody.
What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright.
And
I've
so
no
he
idea what
detoured
I'm
through
doing
the
is
maintenance
like an
section,
actual thing.
walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Ah, there he is! Employee of the Year! Alright then. Found it! Alright. And I think that's all the secrets that I can get right now. Yep. Alright. Yeah, that's all that I can do right this second. Alright, so I'm going to be right back in just one moment. Alright everybody, I'm back. So what we're going to be doing right now is using some of the secret console stuff. Alright, so Bark. Wait, Bark? Bark. Because this was on the, if you noticed at the whiteboard ending room. Oh, there's an actual one. Oh. Oh! It brought up an actual thing. Okay then. I'm just gonna exit that. Thank you. I don't know. I hope that showed up. Like. I think it might have. I'm not exactly sure. Alright. Where's that? Raphael? Bark? And I'm a bird. Let's see if this, did anything. Not sure if it would.
This is the story.
Can't quite get the console to come back up. But I will tell you, Let's see. Ah! That's what one it is. That's why. There it is. Bark.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Wait, that didn't work.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's see. See if we can get him to say something.
Stanley.
Stanley! I want more! Say something else!
Stanley. Stanley.
I don't know why I find that so funny! Alright, and I'm a bird. Let's try this. Yes! I'm floating! Whee! This is so fun. Can I get through the door?
Stanley.
Yes. Stanley. You know what? Yes.
Stanley.
Stanley. Alright. Let me try it one more time. Stanley!
Stanley.
I love this.
Stanley.
This is the best. This is the best. Yeah, I love this. Can I go in here?
Stanley.
Ah! Look at it! It's wonderful! So beautiful! Oh, man.
Stanley.
Stop.
Stanley. Stanley.
Ah, this game!
Stanley.
I love this floating thing, too.
Stanley. Stanley.
Stanley. I can't help myself, okay?
Stanley.
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 Gonna keep going.
Stanley.
I'll just keep going for a little bit
Stanley.
longer, and then I'm gonna go back. So.
Stanley.
Alright, I need to stop. This is great. Anyhow, let me in the game again. Alright, everything is back to normal. Alright, I think that's all that I'm going to be able to show you, because I've gotten most of everything. There's just a couple things, like some Easter eggs that I didn't get, but I think you guys should see that for yourself.
Stanley.
And he's still saying Stanley! Okay, I need to stop. Alright everybody, this has been Kiara's Cheetah with the Stanley Parable. this is probably the last episode I'm gonna make of this unless you guys are like, hey, do another video or do this specifically or yada yada. But I think I covered most of it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I really enjoyed this game, like to the max. And I love all of the random shit that happens. I mean, look at this! But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright. Bye guys! Thanks for watching!